Hello, live once again, by popular demand of two people, which is enough for me. I'll take it where I can get it. Yeah, got a few bits. I won't call it a haul, but it's a small haul. It's very petite. Some bits I picked up today from a contact that we've supported each other all the way through all of this, and I buy stuff from her as and when I can, and we do it all in a very responsible and safe way. But it helps her out and it helps me out, so it's a bit of a win-win. I'm not getting much now, but I'm getting some. I'll wait and see who's going to pop in and join us. It would have if I told people I was live. I'm guessing. How do I do this? Here we go. And I'm on. Oh, what have I done there? Press the wrong button. There we go. Oh, Facebook is being very silly today. There we go. And I'm on. So I hope everybody's well, and I hope people are encouraged and cheered by the time scale and the potential going back to normal. So we should all be glad. You know, there are negatives you can take from it, but on the whole, I'm pretty pleased that finally I think things are going to be sorted out. I am very fortunate that I've had my vaccination. Was very lucky. We seem to be quite ahead of the curve down here at the moment, and the numbers are dropping too. So it's all good. It's as good as it can be. And Lex is in. Oh, you're over there. Hello. Hope you're all right, love. I'm sure other people will join us, but even not, I'm going to show you. It's not jewellery. It is clothes. Although somebody, the lady that I went to see, my lovely friend Jane, she did say she's on the lookout for a nice pair of quality pearl earrings for her daughter's birthday. So if anyone has any, message me, let me know. Although you'd think she'd go and look on eBay really, but hey ho. Possibly not. Now I don't even know how many bits I've got here. I spent £30 today. Right. Oh, people's in. Hello, Dow. Hello, Laura. And Lex says apparently they're hoping to get most people done in Wales by the end of July. I think that's the hope here too, but obviously regionally there are differences. And hello, Becca. And there are also differences where population is, where there's a denser population in terms of numbers. That obviously creates logistical problems too, but they are doing very well here. So I'm pleased. It's so spring-like here. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's sunny, all the flowers are out, and I'm very much feeling spring. I'm not sure I'm feeling this coat though. I'm not sure if I did the right thing. I wanted to buy some things from her and I got what I could. Sometimes the selection is amazing and sometimes less so, just depending on what turns up her way. As we all know, I think I've made this coat inside out, which might be why it looks so peculiar. You're not in the chat, Gaz. Gaz picks back sells. Great name, though. I'm glad you're busy listing, because that's what's needed. Now, I'm very confused as to which is the right way around and which is inside out. Because it looks inside out and it's the right way around, if you get me drift. This is probably heading for being a bit out of season now, but hey-ho. Very old. But people like these things, don't they? Lots of people like these things. It's one of these sort of jumper jacket coaty things with embellishments, odds and ends. Could do with a bit of a trim up. I'm not sure that's meant to be like that. I'll have a look. It's got a furry neckline. I don't know the brand. Again, the prices I'm paying per item are very low, so I don't mind experimenting. This is Juju and Christine. I'm sure they're very happy. What I thought was very odd is that it looks like the zip's kicked, but it isn't. It's made that way because it's just a short zip at the front. But there's all this stuff going on. It's a bit like jewels. It's a bit like those sort of boho-y things, and a lot of people still want this stuff. I guess it goes around full circle. It's a grey. Marley kind of colour. So I thought we'll give it a whirl. You've got 9. Oh, do send some photos, Lex. I'll find out from her what her budget is. If they're tiny ones, I'm not sure if they want drop ones, but drop sounds good. Fabulous. Because she asked me if I had any, because I'd said, obviously I've been listing some jewellery because I've not had anything else. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I haven't got any of those. I think I'd remember. But they sound rather nice, so thank you. Right, item number 2. Bearing in mind that spring and summer are coming, I thought these were very spring-like, very summer-like. They're actually, there's a fine line on them. They're Calvin Klein, so I'm buffering, I think. I can see myself freezing. Calvin Klein. I don't, I've only literally just got back with these, so I don't know for sure what I'll get, but overall I will make decent money on my investment. Yes, I am getting very excited when car boats are open. I think in a lot of ways I've kind of not gone off charity shops. I was going off charity shops in quite a big way before all of this, especially the ones that seem to maintain their rather bougie prices. But there are some particular ones that I will go to again when they open, because they have a sensible policy of being overloaded with stock and getting shot of it at good money. But I will be restraining myself because I still have a lot of stock and I kind of don't want to take up more physical space. So, but we'll see. I said that last year, didn't happen. The Bond Trader Cycle clothing is listed. It hasn't gone yet, but it's not been on long because I was ahead of myself. I'm usually 3 weeks at least ahead of myself in terms of scheduling, and that was from quite a big lot. So yeah, it hasn't gone yet. Although I sold some Endura cycle shorts today, so the cycle season is clearly upon us. I don't know if I'm buffering or not. It looks like I am at this end. Tell me if it's rubbish. I can't wait to go shopping. I want to go digging in piles of things and finding treasure. Never one to refuse a nice tooled leather belt, vintage. I know it's leather. It's not branded, but it has a nice big brass buckle. It's quite a big size, or not such a big size if you're wearing it as a hip belt. I like selling belts. They don't always move very quickly, and I must admit I probably put too high a price on them because that's me. But they do sell, and I try and get nice quality ones. So that's 3 items. I'm not really counting them at the moment. Buffering in and out. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's 3 of us on computers here. Son doing schoolwork, bless. Husband doing his work, and me. So I think I suffer more than anyone with the connection. I haven't worked out why. But it is what it is. If it's too bad, someone needs to let me know, because then I'll kick it into touch. These I picked up because, why? Well, they're Gap, which I wouldn't normally bother with, but they're pretty much brand new. They're in a very fine needle cord, and they're in this ivory colour, and I think that's quite spring-like. And they weren't teeny. 26. Oh, yeah, they are quite small, but there were small people out there, are they not? Yeah, charity shop. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to go and see my wobbly ladies again, and the lovely managresses that, they know what I do. They're very sweet, and they like me going in there and filling up my bags with stuff and giving them money. So I'd like to be able to do that again. A lot of their causes are very dear to my heart. I think I was saying the other day that we have a mind shop, and obviously I'm very mindful of the value of their charity and what they do. But I am very rarely able to support them by buying product because our one is stonkingly expensive. I mean, it doesn't help being in the southeast, because even though people consider it affluent, it isn't all like anywhere. It has its issues and ups and downs, but by and large, there are a section of the population who have quite a bit of money. So I think that's what they're hoping. They're going to go into a charity shop and spend it. Not how I see things. But I love it when I find good things And I've been a bit spoiled because I've been buying things at a lower rate, spending less on my stock, which means I've got more profit. That's how I want to keep it in future. Oh, hello, Aid. Oh, hello, Sam. Sorry, I think you jumped over there. Hope I haven't missed anyone else. Oh, hello, Laura. This is a Gap one, but again, it's this spring-like colour. It's not a down one. It is nylon filled, I think, this one. But I picked it up because, hey, it's quite decent. What's that in the pocket? There's always something in the pockets. No, it isn't. It's where I'm going to have to go through it and kind of spread its innards out, if that doesn't sound too gory. Yeah, and so a little hole up. Just at the bottom of the pocket, it's just a seam that's loosened itself. That won't take long, so that's a repair. But it's not one of those big heavyweight warm things. It's the spring weight one. Yeah, I try and be selective, but it's more of a practical space thing now, and the fact that I'm very interested in vintage and high end jewellery. So although I've got the lower end stuff, and I am I was a bit over ambitious in what I thought I was going to want to sell individually. So I think I will start lotting it up and selling some lots, especially as people are going to have another couple of months before they can actually physically go and buy stuff. Seems a waste to have it sat here when people can make money from it. So I'll be doing that over the next month. And then I will only be picking up things that I really have a feel for. I just cannot. I love sorting jewellery, but I can't bring myself to sell individual items that I'm not mad about. Right, something else here. Oh yes, another one, another gilet. Gilet season. This one has its hood. Always a plus. This was also Gap, also quite small. I couldn't actually tell if it was a down-filled one or not. I will investigate further. Usually at some point the feather pokes out, doesn't it? But it's got the additional buttons as well as the zip. I'm not really showing you, am I? Start practice. There we go. These are ladies' ones, I'm pretty sure it is. Sleeveless gilet with hood. They should go. Someone will want one, won't they? Now, I'm also trying not to pick up too many dresses, much as I'm hoping that the minute people get whiff of summer and a holiday, they're going to be buying them crazily. I picked this up just because I thought it was lovely. It's brown. Yes, this season's colour. It's not terribly summery, this one, though. But it's a brown velvet with a bit of sequin. It's a goddess-style dress. Wrap over front and a sort of midi length. Again, I don't know the brand, but I thought it was worth a try. It looked reasonable quality. Spencer, Jeremy, whoever they are. Oh, hello, Nia. Afternoon. Yes, I thought that was rather nice, actually. I quite liked that. They're people are going to have a lot of occasions to go to when we get going again because they're going to be catching up. I'll come back to those in a minute. Right, these I picked up, and there were 2 of them. So I may well bundle these up. We'll see. I'll investigate. But they are jack wheels. Again, I'm not normally bothered about jack wheels, but I quite liked the simple, light sweater design. This sort of waffle knit thing going on here. In pretty good order. Still long sleeves because, people can need things like that. Even in the summer months, people need a sweater. And there's another one exactly the same in a pink. I thought that's quite good because I can probably lock them up. And that seems quite big for a 10. So they're meant to be a little oversized. I'm assuming this one's a 10 as well, given they were sat together. Yeah. So they may get bundled up. We'll see. But again, quite nice. My stock of big heavy jumpers has gone right down, obviously. I will pick them up again as the summer rolls on, ready for the following winter, but I've still got a number I'd like to get rid of, so I don't want to go too crazy. But my dresses are I'm absolutely heaving in the number of dresses I've got sat around. Right, fellas. Again, I've picked these up because I'm not paying much for them, and I've gotten a bit out of the loop with men's shirts. I don't know this brand. I don't know if it's in special perfume. I think it possibly isn't, but it's a linen feel, and it's in this sort of that looks a funny colour on screen, but it is actually quite a pink. It's quite pink, and I know that a linen shirt can have quite a following. It has nice buttons too. They're quite yeah. I haven't got the name on them, which is usually a sign of quality, but I thought it's probably not bad. So many weddings. There will be, won't there? I think it's going to be amazing. Oh, Sally Galley's got a wedding too. Yes, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we've actually, well, most of our friends have been married or ex-married. You know, that's what tends to happen, isn't it? But weddings, yes, great fun. I have got a few outdoor events I would like to be at. Celebrations, gatherings, if you will. You like the shirt? Ah, well, yes, you've liked my shirts before. I know you've bought them for me before. This is a slim fit 15.5, which is the collar size. And then it says 39. Now, 39 would be an odd size chest, but it is quite a slim one. It's not a big fella's one. It's nice. It just felt nice. And you know, I hadn't seen new stock in so long. Pastel, yes, exactly. One's sort of grey and one's kind of pink. So yeah, they are kind of pastel colours. I hate pastel colours. Personally, they're not for me. But I do know that people like them. And they're kind of coming round again, aren't they? It was a bit 80s pastel, wasn't it? Right, these were a bit of a gamble. I just like the name. Oh. Jigler, Lord Burlew, Kensington. I mean, who can call a shirt Jigler and keep a straight face? That's just, they're very quirky, and that's why I got them, because I thought they're weird. Apart from having a kind of a double collar, literally, two collar thing going on. Very odd. They've got square buttons. And the contrast flip back cuff. So I thought they were different. Pastel goth is a thing. Ooh, I have to investigate that. It's not my style of goth. I like it has to be dark for me. So what a weird brand. Jigler Lord Burlew. And I bought the other one, which is also Jigler Lord Burlew. This one is grey with a paisley. This weird collar again with the two pieces. Tiny stain now I need to get out. Not sure what that is. Nothing serious. The funny square buttons again. They just seem to have a lot of detail in them for them not being something reasonably decent. Yeah. And that is, I think, going to be the similar size 2. So I'll have to look up their sizes. Not a big size. I would say it's a pretty slim gent. Be wearing that one. So I thought they were interesting. Oh, and I picked up one thing that wasn't clothes, like kawaii. Yeah, Japanese stuff. Yeah, I love all that. I think if I was a lot younger, I would definitely have embraced that as a bit of a look. That would be fun. I don't know why I picked this up. Not because it was there. It's a very odd sort of design. There's birds and nests. I thought that was a bit Eastery, but it's kind of black and white and a bit goth and a bit weird. Very mid-century modern looking. It says VIP super prints, guaranteed prints printed by Prestige, 100% cotton, 6 yards. And I thought, you know, somebody, whether it's crafting or the tablecloth or I don't know, I figured someone would get used to that and it will make some money. That's what I'd like to think. Most unusual. Right, now, the things I've got in here are all very strange and different. I don't know if someone homemade them or what, but I thought they were quirky enough, but okay for someone to style up and make quite interesting. This caught my eye. It is a skirt, but it's actually got a drawstring, so it can be made a lot smaller. Show you it the right way around. Get a load of that. And it's got bobblies too. So that's quite, I mean, it's not a thick material. It is literally a cotton. It looks like it's been well made. I don't think it's homemade. It might be part of a national costume, or. But I just thought that was absolutely flipping crazy, completely mad. And you know me, if it's completely mad, I think someone will probably want to buy it. Those balls are quite something, though. Anyway, I see what's happened there. Right, looking at this more closely, which you can't really do in the middle of a car park. One's got the ball in it, and the other one has deflated. It have lost its ball. So I might have to stuff that with something and at least make it look like it matches the other one. And just say it's had a repair, but still fabulous. It's kind of cool, isn't it? I can just see somebody really rocking that. And then this was sort of a bit like a motherload. I was trying to work out if these were homemade or not, or where they had come from, but I liked them. So this is a dress. It's a. You really can't see it, can it? This isn't good. It's a proper wrap dress, a true wrap dress, and it's in a red. Again, it's a kind of a cotton, but it's a slightly coated cotton, and it has little bits on it. Rather cute. This is the sort of thing someone might want to wear over a swimming costume, or if they're on holiday. And I'm kind of thinking that even if people aren't going away, broken balls, yeah, that did make me think of Steve, bless him. These just don't look like they've been worn. So these have either been made or come from a shop and just never used. But I think they'll kind of capture the mood of people are going to want to feel holidayish this summer, even if they're not going abroad. There's another one, pretty much exactly the same, but it's black. I rather liked this. Surprise, surprise. This one doesn't have any embroidered doodads on it, but you see it's got a slight sheen to it, that fabric. And it is new. There are no labels that I could see. Again, middle of a car park, not easy. Trying to discreetly sort through bags in the back of my. She brings the bags along in the back of her car. We're all masked up and everything. And then I get the bag, put it in the back of my car, empty it out, and then put back in the things I don't want, put the stuff I want in my bag. It all works. It all works. So, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of money in them, clearly, but there's something. I just thought they were charming. These are a bit more of a kind of an ethnic vein, and they smell amazing. They just smell absolutely lovely. Sorry, I know I'm buffering a bit. I can see it on mine. This is like a loose kind of pop over kaftani style dress. It's not very big, just little sleeves. But again, just a great thing for lounging around in the house, beachwear, work from home, whatever it is you're doing. And these are all cotton. And I just love the print. Print is just fabulous. Bit Tree of Lifey, bit paisley. So they're very sort of Indian inspired. And another one, pretty much the same. Also smells fabulous. Yeah, same sort of thing. They're not, well, yeah, they're properly long enough. They're not like the Indian sort of kurtas, which are the very short kind of tunicky style. This is so nice, and they're so soft. It's lovely. Again, no labels. I think somebody has made these. Just charming and different. You know, you're not going to see that in Primark. Well, I hope you're not anyway. Need tea. Onwards. Oh, this is something completely different. This is rather screwed up, but it's an All Saints little jumper. Yeah, very fine knit, probably merino. All Saints Spitalfields, and it's in a sort of brownie. Is it? I always find it hard to tell if things are burgundy or brown, but I think that's actually a burgundy colour. So yeah, that will be all right. And then, so there's not loads. These are more similar to what you've already seen. Again, I rather liked the mad print. This is another wrap dress. See, this one's lined. It's just, if they have been homemade, they've been done very well. But I suspect somebody probably was in India and had them made, and then just brought them home and never wore them. I'm guessing. Oh, hello, Dawn. I think, is it morning or evening now? I always get very confused. This has got more of a sheer sleeve. It's a wrap dress. I just love it's the fabrics. That's not a cotton, that's more polyester, I would say. At a guess. Yeah, I would say these are handmade, but they are nice. This one, I love the colour. I might have to try. I mean, do I wear this sort of thing? No, I probably don't. But the colour of it, it's kind of a slightly sheeny. And again, it's a wrap dress with a semi-sheer sleeve. True wrap. Difficult to work out what size these are until I actually stick one on myself and work out. You know, it's like, if it fits, it's a 12. And if it doesn't, it's probably a lot smaller. Trying to find the old weather. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely handmade, but somebody obviously loved this style of dress and decided to have a lot made. I just really like it. It's more tealy than it's coming out on there. That's so cool. I mean, you could wear it over the top of something. You could wear it as a dress. Just beautiful, really. When I saw this little lot, I'm like, oh, thank goodness I've got things I can buy, because I was getting a bit scared that I wasn't really going to buy enough to make it worth a while coming all the way over. Well, I say all the way over from Tunbridge Wells, but, you know, making the effort. But she was sending something to somebody else as well. It's a trading centre, it really is. The car park at Tunbridge Sainsbury's. This I picked because look at that. Fabulous, fabulous colour. This is a true caftan. If I can get it the right way up. Wow. With the drawstring. Not a maxi, it'll be a midi possibly on an average height person, but that's fabulous. Orange and purple, what could be better? Nice drawstring bit in the middle so that you can get a fitted look, and then a bit of bling around the neckline and down the sleeves. So that again looks, you know, handmade and unworn and lovely. Oh, you can't sleep, Dawn. Oh, goodness me. No, that's difficult. Losing sleep is so important, and that must be awful not to be able to sleep. My husband has similar, really struggles with getting the right quality and quantity of sleep. And there's not much anyone else can do. I can advocate relaxation tapes, or relaxation CDs and things like that. They can help. And yoga practices can help, but, you know, they're not for everybody. Lainey, hello, lovely. Now, you've just walked in as I finished. And I've only been going for nearly half an hour, but it wasn't a massive haul. Went and got some clothes. Paid 30 quid for them all, and I've got one. Let's do a count. Excuse the burps. I did dash some lunch down myself before I came out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God. Okay, so a quick count up there. All the things with that you can now, that looks shocking, doesn't it? But I've been sorting jewellery. That's why that's like that. Yeah, it's been photographed. I just have to start listing it all now. So yeah, what was that? 22 items for £30, so just over £1 each. So, you know, if I get a couple of fails, I'm not devastated. But just to show you that it doesn't matter how long you've been doing this, you can still fuck up. Sent out a lovely Gantt jumper, and it came back and he said it's got holes in it. I think I normally check quite thoroughly for holes. Look at me, there's holes. There's a gaping great hole, not even a little, there's one tiny one, and a gaping great hole there. So not proud of myself, but the thing is I offer free returns anyway, so I don't tend to get people being nasty, because I just say, oh, sorry, please return it. Yeah, ouch, happens. I do sell quite a lot of wool things, and I suppose however careful you are, it still happens. But there we go. So I'll repair it, stick it on as repaired for a much reduced price, and someone will still get some use out of it, which is the main thing. So yeah, looking at listing some earrings. Yeah, it's taken me a while. You know, Lex is very quick with listing jewellery. Understandably, that's your area of expertise. I'm quite quick at listing clothes, and I need to apply what I've learned from clothes and learn about jewellery and do the same thing and develop my business model for jewellery, because the rates for selling jewellery are higher than almost anything else. A lot of jewellery sells at very low prices, so you can end up doing an awful lot of work for very little money. So I need to get my strategy straight and work out what works for me, because it's not going to be the same as what works for somebody else. So yeah, so I've got some things to photograph now, and I've got some sunshine to photograph them in. So happy bunny. But yeah, it's just to show you. Oh, now this is something I wanted to show. I don't know if I've shown this before. Didn't know what to class it as. This is, can you tell what it is yet? It looks like a bird, like a roadrunner or an Aztec-y kind of a bird, but it's on a kind of, I don't know if it's horn or slightly flexible red clippy thing. Very clueless as to what to put this at really. I might just stick it out on auction and let it find its own way, really. But there we go. I'm not very good at identifying bakelite and things, stuff I need to learn. People have done videos. I thought it might be a scarf ring or something like that, because there's no pin in it, so it's not going to damage, because there's nothing worse than people putting pins through silk scarves. Just saying, don't do it, folks. Use a scarf ring, that's what they're for. Because holes in scarves are a nightmare. Veranda files, hello. And you're late too. Stand in the corner. And, oh, they're all coming in now. Oh dear. Hiya, Kelly. You're all right. Yeah, I'm kind of just about to go, really, unless anyone's got any questions or anything. In desperate need of distraction, I think, at this point. Not many weeks to go till things get better. That's the way to look at it. Boy is supposed to be going back to school week commencing the 8th, but his school have already said that they're going to stagger returns, which makes sense, because apparently they have to test everybody before they can go into the school. Now, there's about 1,100 boys, I think, at his school, so they're not going to get that all done one morning before classes start. So the head has basically said that, you know, they're going to stagger the return over the first couple of days and try and fit everybody in. But I had to take son to school this morning. He had to go in and get an HPV jab and bring him home afterwards to carry on learning online. Quite bizarre. It's very bizarre. Sparkly things video. Yes, please, Lex. I like watching your sparkly things. We need that. Got to have something to do while you're working as well, haven't you, really? I've always got someone on in the background while I'm doing things. I need to catch up on Andrea's banish bin from Laney. I need to catch up on that, because I don't get to see things in the evening because I'm busy doing family stuff. You know how it is. Yeah, go live. You've got, oh wow, the 4th and the 25th of the same month. They're going to do it in the same month. Because I had mine last Wednesday, a week ago today, and then I think it's the 12th of May is when I get the next one. So they're literally the 3-month gap. But I don't mind. I'm happy to have it. It's always good. Well, they're not silk. They're definitely not silk. I think they're like to be cotton or cotton blend, and I usually say cotton or cotton blend, unless I think it's, and some of the lined ones I think are synthetic. Oh, there's a very small boy over the road trying to engage with a very reluctant looking cat. It's kind of, the cat sat in the middle of the road whipping its tail around going, nope, nope. And the boy's going, come on, come on. The cat's going, nope. Anyway, you are in the US. That explains it. Well, I'm glad that the vaccinations are getting underway out there too. The whole world needs them. We need to make sure everybody's had it. Show things on your shelves or do a dance too, Lex. Wow, okay, well, no pressure there, Lex. A true performance is required by the sound of things. I may have to do a My Sparkly Things at some point, when pick out the really nice stuff. I'm half in 2 minds whether to give Etsy a go, but yeah, I know. No dancing today. Soon enough, there will be dancing. Oh, hello, Linda. Nice to see you. Oh, it's nice that everybody's here. It's Wednesday afternoon. What have I got to do today? I've got my witches thing tonight. And I've got a sore throat because I'm not used to talking, you see. So I should get rid of that and be fueled with a gin and tonic tonight. Yeah, I need to do Etsy, particularly for the nice quality pieces. Prices on eBay are all over the place, and some stuff I don't mind sitting on because it's nice. Sorry, excuse me. Big yawn. So I will see you all anon. If I get anything else to show you, I will, because I know we all need something to be looking at. And hopefully I won't buffer so much next time either. So take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and spring is coming. See you soon. Bye-bye now. Awkward waving. Yes.